Hi everybody, this is Matthew Kenslow. It is August 26, 2020, and today is a very special day for me. It was 3 years ago today when I officially started this YouTube channel right here. And it started by me uploading this piano video, To God Be the Glory. It was filmed exactly 1 year to the day prior to uploading it. In the past 3 years it got 174 views, and I'm very grateful for that. And that's sort of what kick-started this channel. But what a lot of people don't know, in fact nobody knows this almost, is that on May 16th, 2017 I actually uploaded my first YouTube video. It was this YouTube video right here of the Pinewood Derby 2017. Now this video I made, via PowerPoint. I did everything the hard way. It took like, what, 10 hours? It took me all night to make, and I put everything together, and the music lined up. That was just by chance, and I decided to share it to my outpost. And then, I'm like, I put so much work into this, and I do want to share, so I decided to put it on YouTube. But this was also the academic year where there were a lot of concerns about, children's faces on public videos, social media, Facebook, YouTube, wherever, unless you get permission. And long story short, we didn't have clear-cut permission from everybody who appeared in the video, and I was starting to get a little conviction inside because I just went ahead and put it. But then I thought, yeah, I'll take it down. So it did get 50 views, but I had to take it down until maybe in the future all of them will say, oh, it was okay the whole time, and then I'll probably re-upload it, or maybe change it to public again. Anyway, but that was technically my first YouTube video, May 16th, 2017, and it was partly for same reasons why I started this YouTube channel, which I'll get to here very shortly. But it was May 2017. It was starting to be part of the lowest parts of my life, pretty much, and if you've been following this channel and read my book, you probably know a lot about what's happened to me, the bullying, the discrimination, and even some people just hating me and such for who I am. I've received several, negative comments and feedback just attacking me for who I am, and even out in the neighborhood. But those factors sort of tied in with, coming out, sharing things, and May 2017 was part of my life where there's, a lot of things were going wrong. But, I posted that. I later took it down, and I didn't think about it for a while. I was a little hesitant of, being a YouTuber and all that. And by August 26, 2017, I've about, had it. I was nearly depleted, void of all energy, will, just everything, just to push forward. I mean, I was still pushing myself through school and such. I had hope that there was some purpose for me. I had hope that I was going to be a published author one day. I had hope that everything was going to turn around, all the messes and tornadoes and hurricanes, and everything that's in my life, that would just be null and void and such. And so I began thinking or seeking maybe confidence through a YouTube channel, and boy has it. So I first started, August 26, publishing a piano video and getting familiar with publishing or uploading videos on YouTube. And then the next day I decided to do like a juggling video that I had on my computer, and I believe Facebook too. I usually have, tons of my videos on Facebook. In August and September 2017, I kind of took them over to YouTube. I thought, I have a lot of plane videos, I'll go ahead and upload plane videos. So I did so. I uploaded various plane videos I took at John Wayne Airport, typically like April, May 2017. And then I started to make math tutorials, and later I started to make, chemistry and physics tutorials and such, because I just wanted to share and help. I mean, that's who I am, just wanting to share and help to everybody. Also in September 2017 I started to upload just a couple of Royal Ranger videos, talking about Royal Rangers. As time went on, in October 2017 I started uploading home videos, starting with juggling home videos, and then it went on from there, and now I have hundreds of home videos, early home videos, on YouTube. These home videos were taken from, VHSCs. In fact, I'll show you the camera that was taken, most of those videos. This is the old-fashioned Panasonic camera, and over here in my closet I have an example. I have tons of these, we have 100 at least of these VHSCs, and that's how we recorded those videos. And then I would replay the videos, and I would take the camera and record the TV, and so that explains some of the quality, but not too bad. And then I got VidBox earlier this year to digitalize them, thanks to another YouTuber that commented on my one of my videos, and he said he had VidBox. I looked into it and ordered it, so I got to digitalize tons of home videos that way. So that's kind of how I got the start to YouTubing, I guess, if that's a verb, to upload videos. So I have piano, juggling, plane spotting, and also home videos, early home videos, math and science tutorials and such. And I just wanted to share, share my heart to whoever wants to watch, whoever wants to listen. If it's just a plain video of a plane taking off, well, no pun intended, a plain video of a never mind, I'll spell it down here probably, but basically I decided to just share, and if anybody wants to watch, I'd be happy. That'd be fine and such. So, and then I started to share to Facebook that I have a YouTube channel. And so now 3 years later, what is the status? Just before today, like a few days ago, I have gotten 500 subscribers, and that's a huge milestone for me. And I saw that I was getting close all these weeks, and I'm like, can I just get 500 before today, before August 26th? And sure enough, I did. In fact, right now, as of this time, I have 504. I would have had almost 650, but way over 100 had unsubscribed over the years. I guess they didn't know what they were subscribing to. They thought it was an all math or science tutorial channel, or maybe it was just an all juggling channel, or all piano music channel, or all plane spotting channel. But no, this channel is pretty much almost like everything and such. Just sharing what I could do. I could juggle, play piano. I just want to share, or just slideshows or videos of planes, or even math tutorials. I just wanted to share. You will get approximately 3.64. And I believe I have over 150,000 views and over 1,400 public videos in the past 3 years. and I've also made a lot of friends. I am very thankful to the subscribers, people who did decide to, follow, my adventures. And again, I've made friends with a couple of them throughout the United States, all the way to the East Coast, including Newark, New Jersey, as well as Europe, a couple in the UK, United Kingdom, and such, and then probably a few here from the other continents of the world. So I'm very blessed and thankful. I can't wait to see where this channel is going to progress after here. My next milestone is 1,000 subscribers, but I have a couple of AvGeek goals that I have, but you'll find out after I reach over 700 what I mean by that. And if you're an AvGeek yourself, you probably know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I now want to sort of talk about, why I decided to have this channel. What factors led to it? Well, I already had given you hints. And if you've watched my previous videos this past week, you probably know how I was harshly bullied and discriminated against, especially August, but also going back to July 16th. And I do have a YouTube video explaining what happened, unloading what I was holding in for 3 years on July 16th, August 18th to the 19th, August 21st, and August 24th. Even though August 24th I wasn't necessarily bullied or discriminated, but that's a long story. I have, I've had all of this, building up for years, ever since kindergarten. A huge, lifelong, long story short, I mean, in kindergarten is when I first started, to the best of my memory, gotten, bullied and discriminated and casted out and such. I remember probably 100 preschool memories, but I don't remember anything harsh. It was really kindergarten. And in kindergarten, and I tell this in my book, is there were a couple of classmates that, they yelled at me. They said, "Go away, Matthew. You're not our friend," or "You're not playing with us," and such. And, as time went on, I've had, a handball chucked at my face. I've been called names. I've been, as I got older, and it just wouldn't stop. And that really wore me down. But, because of Royal Rangers and of course my faith in God, I've, decided to push forward. By late elementary school, by my 6th grade graduation, I've made lots of friends. By Ensign Intermediate School, like 8th grade graduation in June 2009, I have made probably 100 friends at school alone and such, and then more throughout high school. So the teasing and bullying went down, but even though it went down, it's like I can't forget. And the feeling of being teased and bullied, like when I think of it, it's as if it just happened 2 seconds ago. Even when I think, years and years ago what this person or these people did to me, the amount of hurt is as if it happened a couple of seconds ago. And that's autism right there. I mean, that's because I have autism, that's why this occurs. And that built up throughout the years, and it just really never stopped. It just became more seldom, but it never stopped, especially when I entered OCC. Well, those years, not entirely in OCC, but, OCC and around the neighborhood and such, I was, bullied, discriminated to some extent, not like harsh, but, to some extent, from little nonverbal type teasing to a little bit verbal teasing, mockery, laughing, and such. People running away from me, or a person did, and such, just on my presence, literally. And you could read my book or watch my videos for more details about that. But that, built up, and all the way, by the time it was August 2017, and taking into account what happened on the 18th, 19th, 21st, and 24th, and that entire week, because there were some like little things that happened that I didn't make a YouTube video for, and for the months preceding August, there's a lot of, things happen, most of which I didn't make a YouTube video for. I was literally hammered, exhausted. I mean, you just have to watch my August 24th video if you have like almost an hour and a half of your time to, really hear the verbiage that I've said, all that I've said all how I, ascribed to me. Like I felt out of my body. I felt, the weight of the world on my entire body. I felt hammered. I felt, like no motivation almost. But, I kept on pushing through that. And then it was August 26th, and I was going through my my memories on Facebook, Facebook memories on this day, and in 2016 I made this video. At this time it was 1 year to the day before, in Fullerton at my friend's house, and I'm hearing it, and I'm not the best piano player, but that's acceptable. So I decided to take that that video that I had on Facebook that was there for a year of me playing To God Be the Glory, and I decided to go ahead and give YouTube another shot. I uploaded my second video, technically, now you know, and it just went on from there. And I'm like, I just started a YouTube channel, and I'm like, well, I like to, upload more, not inundatingly, if that's a real adverb, but not to inundate or flood YouTube, but to space things out like every day. And so actually, long story short, from August 26, 2017 to today, August 26, 2020, I have uploaded, I tried to upload at least once a day. Sometimes like rare times it's multiple times a day. Sometimes it could be like 2 or 3 times a day. There have been, of course, days when I didn't upload. Maybe I forgot, or I literally just didn't have a video. Sometimes, like in 2018, it was, days, 2 weeks before I uploaded again, because I literally just didn't have any new videos or anything. But consistently, or for the most part, I was consistent in uploading videos to this platform, to YouTube. And I've gotten tons of positive feedback, a lot of likes and such, a lot of new friends, new subscribers, fellow subscribers, and then I got to know them and watch their videos, like if they're a plane spotter, and I'm like, okay, I'm probably not going to be, that up there in the world of YouTube and such, but I wanted it to give me confidence, like I could do something without, people yelling and cussing and laughing and all that. I mean, I could do things, I could share things to the world without, getting all the negative feedback and such. And for 99.9% of it, that's what happened. I mean, I've gotten just a couple of harsh YouTube comments from people who are very mean and such, and also on Twitter and Instagram as well. And I've come forward making YouTube videos in response to those comments, like in a loving way, of course. I mean, not to identify their names, like first and last names. I just wanted to give my side of things, share what happened, and hopefully meet down the middle and agree somewhere. I mean, what they've done was wrong. There's not really an excuse for them to call me weirdo and loner, and please don't have kids because the world doesn't need more weirdos in this world, or something like that. And I've responded to those harsh criticisms. I made YouTube videos and such, but those YouTube videos are just to explain what happened, to expose what happened, and hopefully people would, if people are like that and they think, oh, I did that to that person, that they would apologize. Maybe the person who did that to me would watch my YouTube videos and privately apologize to me, and I mean, I forgive regardless. I've already forgiven. I'm just hoping that they would apologize to me, and also that they would apologize to other people, not just me, that they've done that too. So I'm really for everybody, and this is part of my fight for autism awareness and acceptance. And again, as you know, I've made those videos, and that's what my book is about, juggling the issues living with Asperger syndrome and such. Well, anyway, throughout 2017, like August to December, I was uploading frequently a lot of videos, home videos, plane spotting, juggling, and piano playing and such. But on January 4th, 2018, I was plane spotting with my camera. In fact, the new camera, which is the camera I'm holding right now, And I was just, doing what I usually do. I go out early in the morning just taking pictures of planes from going from LAX, going to LAX, John Wayne Airport, or coming from John Wayne Airport, and probably Long Beach, depending on if I'm out at the right time. You can watch my March 2020 video about how I got involved in plane spotting for a bit more details on that. It's in the card above. And so I took those photos, I uploaded them onto the computer, and I was about to upload them on Facebook, and then I got a notification from Photos. Long story short, it was Photos, and it's like, your album of January 4th, 2018 is now ready, or something like that. And I clicked it. This hasn't happened before. I clicked it, and they automatically made a video, and they put it to music, they synced it to the music, and the rest is history. I found out, that resource that the computer automatically has. It's an offline, video making and photo organization app or something that they have. And I decided to then go to Facebook. I went to all my plane albums, all, 10, 20 plus of them, and I took out the best planes that I had, and if there were a lot of pictures that I took on one day, then I just made one big video just for that day, like planes of April 26, 2017, for example, and so on and so forth. And I would upload them throughout the rest of 2018 on the anniversary date. Again, there's just something with me and doing things on an anniversary date, like I'm doing this video on the 3rd year anniversary, for example. And then I believe it was June 12th, and I was on, Facebook Memories, and in the year 2014 I was in Fullerton again, the same condominium where I played that piano at on August 26, 2016. And I was in this in the condominium, outside, taking pictures of the trees, of the nature, of the dragonflies and birds and such. And I took a lot of those, and I thought, should I? Yeah, I'll go ahead. And I started the Naturescapes playlist and such, starting with that one. And so I went to all my Naturescapes albums, or nature and scenery albums, all of them, however many I had, and just did the same thing. And if there were a lot of pictures from one date, I would just do a video just for that one date. That's what started my slideshows, my slideshow videos. And I did the same thing at the same time for all my astronomy pictures. I started the astronomy playlist and such. And that's how my YouTube channel sort of grew. And that, plus more excerpts from home videos and such, and more piano playing videos, I decided to make a schedule folder, YouTube schedule folder, on my computer in documents. Like, I had a folder for this day, I dropped in a random video there, and I tried to space it out. Like, for example, just for an example, like plane, astronomy, home video, nature, plane, astronomy, something like that. And I, had a lot of videos where I could get to upload like one a day, every day, and such. Of course, there were days that I ran out, and as time continued to go on, there were, special occasions I decided to share, like July 14th, 2018, where it was the grand opening of the Fire Museum, and I got to see the Stars of Emergency, Randolph Mantooth, Kevin Tighe, got to see all the old fire trucks and everything. And I got currently over 16,000 views on that, over 100 or 200 likes. I have to check again, so I'm just very appreciative of that. And then in 2019 and 2020, I decided to, make adventure videos, like if I was going somewhere, or if I wanted to explain something, I would walk around the neighborhood and just do a YouTube video. And I loved it. I decided to make a video about my graduation from Orange Coast College, in which I got an Associate's of Science degree in Chemistry. Thank you, OCC. And it was actually a year ago today, August 26, 2019, and it was my first day of Vanguard University. And I thought about it for a little bit, like, should I not, should I not? And I just decided to, take out the camera that I'm holding right now and just, make a YouTube video going, from class to class and explaining things. And it was my first day at Vanguard University, and then the next day I made a video the second day, and I later did a video on the halfway point, and then later the last day, or the finals week I meant. And then January 2020, I did it again the first day of my second semester. Also in December 2019, I did, a few Christmas videos, like when I went to San Diego, when I to visit family, like an annual tradition. And also when we went to the Brea Mall and the South Coast Plaza Mall during Christmas time and such. And that's sort of, what really, like all that combined from August to the present day, for like the past year, I decided, to go ahead and make more of these videos, and I decided to, make that video, or those videos. And, I always, love making, the most complicated looking things, from, PowerPoints to montages and collages and such. And that's sort of, my style, and a lot of people have complimented on that, and that goes back to high school, especially with PowerPoints, making these abnormally long and extraordinary detail PowerPoints and such that was way beyond the scope of the class and such. And anyway, same thing with like art and writing. I always, ever since I was in early elementary school, I wanted to be the most detailed one and such, and that's part of having Asperger syndrome and such. Well, anyway, I learned to love, making videos, adding music in the background, and finding out some special editing and such. And then I ran into a problem, and it was the problem that I started, or that was there at the very beginning. Oh my gosh, will I end up being a vlogger or anything, or anybody like that? And I explained this in a couple of other videos, and briefly, I made a video on YouTube about, here's the deal. I don't want to be called a vlogger. I mean, YouTuber is okay, but, to me, there's just a connotation. I know it's not really accurate, but just to me in my autistic brain, there's a connotation about the word vlogging, vlogger, vlog, and all that. And I just don't want that to necessarily be ascribed to me. Now, if you or anybody else call me a vlogger, I mean, that's okay. I'm not going to, get mad or anything like that. In fact, technically I am, but I prefer the word YouTuber and such. There's just some connotation with that other word that just doesn't sit with me and such. But that's kind of it, what made me start to be a bit hesitant at first, toward the start of this YouTube channel. Because what if people thought I was boasting, that I was prideful? And no, I'm not saying that vloggers are like that, or at least most of them. I'm not saying that, but I just did not want people to think, oh, I'm trying to, be big and be at the top and force my presence on everybody. And that's far from the truth. I just want to share and such, and a lot of other factors. For the same reason, I wanted to just have one channel. So part of this YouTube video on this third year anniversary is I want to briefly explain, why I just don't have all these different channels, like one channel for plane spotting, one channel for Naturescapes, one channel for other photography, one channel for, vlogging, I guess, quote unquote, and such. And, I do have a valid reason in here, and it's like I don't know how to explain it myself and such, but there's just something where I just want just one channel, and it's partly because I don't want people to think I'm just trying to be big and arrogant and whatnot, or that I'm uncaring, or I don't really want to share. I mean, I do want to share and such. I just don't like when people jump to their conclusions and such. And also, I guess I just wanted one channel where all the videos are in one place, in a specific order, the playlist and everything. The number of views I have and the number of subscribers I have are, the sum total and such. And that would be broken up if I had multiple channels and such. And again, that what I just explained to you is all that I could get out of my mind right now. However, with careful consideration, I have a probable announcement right here and right now. Number one, congratulations for making it this far. I'm very appreciative of that. Anyway, I do have math and science tutorials, calculus and such, and physics and chemistry, and obviously I do want to make a lot more. I mean, a whole lot more. And of course, I want people to, benefit from these, and therefore, in order to do that, they may want to follow just this one channel. If they subscribe and find out, well, I only post a math tutorial, let's say once a week, for example, or once a month, then it's like, what's the point? So yes, I do understand why there's a benefit of having multiple channels, but I basically what I've decided, and this is sort of an exclusive right now, is that I do plan to make a lot more math and science tutorials. I finally got a document cam. Actually, I got two, but one of them wasn't compatible, so that was sort of a waste or so. But I went ahead and got another one. It tested perfectly, or I tested it out, and it's just a matter of time before I make those videos. But then I started this semester, my third semester at Vanguard, just yesterday, so I'm going to be busy with 3 science classes and 3 labs for the next 16 weeks. So it will probably take a lot of time, but I have decided that I will probably start a brand new channel just for math and science tutorials, so that people don't have to worry of exactly what they're subscribing to. All I care about in my heart is sharing, and I know that all the other math and science tutorials, from Patrick JMT to Professor Dave Explains to the Organic Chemistry Tutor, and all the other channels that are single subjects or close related subjects, I mean, I know that they're doing it from their heart, and I just want to do things from my heart and just explain things how I would explain it, because that's my career goal, is to become a math and science teacher, hopefully at Ensign Intermediate School, which I mentioned that quite explicitly in my book and such. And in order to do that, I need to practice teaching it, and well, at the same time I could gain positive feedback from the community. So I plan to re-upload my other videos that I have already on this channel. I think I have to change it just a little bit so that I don't get copyright strikes on my own video and such. But anyway, that's sort of the announcement that I have to share with you and such. And so that's the video that I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching. This YouTube channel has built me camaraderie, it's built me confidence, it's done a lot more than I guess I initially thought, and I'm excited to continue to grow and get to get out there more, to share and encourage other people, as well as help people mentor and tutor, as well as just providing videos if you like watching videos or photography, plane spotting, Naturescapes, astronomy and such. So that's me and my channel. I can't believe it's the 3rd year anniversary already. So anyway, be blessed, stay healthy, stay strong, and have an excellent day.